So I managed to get these Social Status Summit White Mac Attack on sale, and wanted to sort of see what they're like really. I've heard kind of mixed reviews around the Nike Attack, so let's check it out. So in the box I can see there's this kind of basically carrier bags, a social status story they're telling around I think the milk vouchers or food tokens, and it comes with this bag which is nice. It's kind of made out of like a vinyl material, but it's a nice addition. And same with the paper, it's kind of like this newspaper vibe going on. And then the trainers themselves, so I've got the, like I mentioned, the Summit White colour, and it comes with some extra laces. So these are some white laces, which is nice. It's kind of in this sort of sweet packet style, which is cool. And there's also, I think, another one as well that I've seen. So let's pull this out. So this is in, let's see what colour it is, green colour. So that's to go with the sneaker itself. And let's just double check this one. Okay, this one is in sale. So there you go. That's pretty cool. That's nice that they pack those in. So the trainers themselves, I already kind of sort of tried it on just to kind of see what they're like. I feel they're quite sort of tight. However, I like this particular one, this particular collab. I think it's nice. The details on this is quite sort of simple and straightforward. It's got this kind of green on the back for the Nike Air and the tongue. I thought this panel might be sort of more scratchable, but it doesn't seem like it. It feels to me that it's made out of satin. And I tried them on and they fit okay. This is kind of true to size that I bought, but they kind of fit okay. I find them sort of tight here. They're quite sort of narrow, but also feel sort of quite a lot of pressure on the top. So, and my other thing is, looking at the top of the sneaker, I actually don't like the way it looks. It looks really odd to me. Some people like the toe box. It's kind of similar to a New Balance 550. I don't like the toe box on that one either. It's just a weird thing. It's just looking down on it and then you kind of see this kind of toe box. It's just, I don't know, just doesn't feel natural to me. I normally expect the toe box to be slightly thinner, but this was made for tennis back in the day, so that's the reason why it's like that. I understand that. And it also has sort of a flat base as well, so the sole is very flat. It seems sort of quite grippy as well. I can feel sort of texture on it, so it can be, I suppose, grippy. And it has more of the cracked leather that I don't like, so again, you've got that kind of featured on there as well. It's a cool sneaker. I don't think it's a must-have for me. The reason I want to check it out is it was a collab that was on sale, so better than buying a GR version. But yeah, it's good, but not amazing. And comfortability wise, just find it a bit too firm as well. There's no kind of really tech in this, so pretty much kind of similar to a standard Dunk really. So here are the details for the Nike Attack Social Status in Summit White colour. It comes in a Summit White, and pine green colour. And it has an EVA sole. It's no tech in there, it's just a basic kind of midsole really, similar to a Nike Dunk. And it contains sort of all leather upper materials with a satin swoosh. The leather on this is kind of, some of the panels are sort of cracked leather, so that's kind of on the heel and on the eyelets. And the price was £140. In terms of comfort and sizing, I think this has a firm sole, and it also has a flat sole in terms of for tennis really, so that's kind of what the shoe was made for. So the basically movement side to side and laterally sort of front moving forwards. It kind of is basically flat footed, so it allows you to sort of move more easy in those kind of movements. So in that respect, it's like I said, it's very sort of flat and not going to give you too much support. But that's sometimes not a bad thing. Just depends on how you like your trainers. And I think with this particular pair, because it's quite sort of tight around the sort of toe box area and on the pinky toe, so it takes 5 to 10 hours for you to soften and kind of be okay. Even though it's got a mesh upper, it's just a front toe box. That is basically the issue with this. It's just tight. I'd recommend going up half size for most people. It's because of, like I said, the toe box. So I went true to size, and I just felt it was so tight that I think it will just cause issues in the long run. So definitely recommend going up half size for everyone. And it has, I think, great grips for all types of weather because of the way the actual sole is. It very much is kind of these little blocky materials, but it's obviously meant for sort of playing on concrete or any kind of sort of tennis court surface, so it should hold up well. And the look and style it is an 80s tennis sneaker, so that's what you're getting. So but it does in some ways look similar to any other kind of sort of basketball sneaker, I suppose, and it's kind of more of a mid cut in my opinion. And it has a simple sort of white, grey and green colour palette. That's what kind of attracted to me to this particular one. And it's a spring autumn kind of trainer for me. It doesn't, even though it's got sort of leather panels, it's mainly sort of a mesh upper, so it's good for kind of that kind of weather where it's not too cold, but it will kind of protect you enough from the elements. And I would say sort of wearing these sort of casual, smart casual, you can kind of dress these up because of the collab and the way the sneaker is. It's just sort of slightly higher up in terms of sort of materials that are used on it, so you can sort of use it for dressing up sort of smarter, and it's got sort of neutral colours. Comes with a couple of different lace options anyway, but you can also sort of go black to complement the black panels, and green also because there's a bunch of green on there. And it comes with the sail anyway, so you can also put sort of grey laces, I think, as well. I think that would work quite well, and the white laces that come with it. In terms of the pros, I think it's got neutral colours. I like the storytelling from social status, so very much about sort of shopping, and basically I think to do with kind of the milk tokens, it's kind of more of an American thing really. And I kind of like the fact that you get sort of extra laces and a shopping bag with it as well. So those kind of things are cool and just an added extra, and you are paying a little bit of a premium for this. So yeah, that's nice to sort of at least get that kind of extras thrown in. The cons are, I just don't like the look of the sneaker from the top. For me, I don't know, there's just something about it. It just looks a bit off. Maybe it's just because I'm used to like looking at Air Max 1s or Jordans on my feet, and this particular toe box just doesn't do it for me. It just, yeah, it's very similar to a New Balance 550 as well. And I just got like a lot of tightness around sort of the pinky toe and forefoot area, more so than sort of other sneakers. I think with some other sneakers, when you get that, they kind of loosen up, but I don't think they would with this one, and that's why I sort of recommended going up half size. In terms of the ratings, I'd give the look and style a 3. I think just the sneaker in general is not my thing really. I'm not a fan of it, and it's just a very sort of standard sneaker. And the comfort, I'd give that a 3 as well. It's just very standard, very sort of similar to a Nike Dunk really, and you can sort of wear it all day, but it'll just be very sort of flat. And the quality, I think this is where it kind of shines. So because it's a collab, you're getting more good quality materials versus a standard GR version of this Nike Mech Attacks. So in that respect, they have done a good job on that. The pricing, I give it 3 because I feel like even though it's a collab, I think the actual retail price is a lot lower for these Nike Mech Attacks for the GR versions, and this one is at quite a high premium for £140. So overall, I give this a 3 out of 5. It's a standard sneaker. It's kind of similar to a Nike Dunk in my opinion, so it's not really one for me.